In the basement, middle of the night. Hey everybody, it's Maniac for Bricks. I'm just, trying to work up the Batman movie collectible minifigures pack opening video. Alright, guess is as good as mine. Let me know in the comments below before I open this up. Don't cheat. Don't go to the ending. Hey, I see you. I see you over in the right-hand corner, pressing the mouse button. Don't ask how I can see you. I have future vision. That's how. That's a Steven Universe reference for y'all. Anyways, I have felt the packs. I do know I have a full series, but I do have one or two duplicates. I don't know where they're going to appear. So let's see how it turns out for this one. I will build them after opening them. So pour out the pieces. Oh, yeah! Rubber ducky, you're the one. Alright, well, I'll just move that aside. Number 2. Alright, that looks good. I have seen people use on Instagram this bat tile, which looks pretty nice for that size. I actually like it. It's a nice police badge. Question. Why do LEGO policemen not have police badges? I know World City did, but that was a long time ago. 2006? Wait, really? 10 years ago? I don't know. Anywho, last but not least, we've got, well, the head's somewhere in there. It's Orca. I'm not really opposed to that figure the same way other people are about the headpiece being used. I would have liked to see it as a big fig, but that doesn't really mean I dislike how this looks. It actually looks pretty nice. But let's go build him. I'll review him.
Let's start things off with our second in command to Commissioner Gordon. It's his daughter, Barbara Gordon. This is a really nice outfit for her, and honestly, you could take this just as it is and put it into a LEGO city. You don't even need the Batman context of it. It fits great as some sort of police officer, and for the most part, well, I guess we'll only take out the Batman part on here. I suppose that's a badge. I haven't quite figured it out myself. Maybe it's like an easy button for Batman. I think I got that from Instagram. Fish and Bricks. That's it. So anyways, really nice printing all the way around. Really like the navy blue color and the hat and hair as a combo. That is one hat, hair piece sort of thing. And you get to see her face a little bit more now. Really nice red ribbon that goes around her. I think this is supposed to be at some sort of ceremony or some sort of town meeting, according to at least what's shown in the trailers thus far. But trailers obviously don't give the full story and may not always have every cut in the movie itself. We'll see how it goes in the rest of it in February. But otherwise, a really nice looking figure. Nice to have the handcuffs with her. I think the tile is also a good piece because in that case, you could have that as some sort of more Bat merchandise in some sort of way. I've mentioned in previous LEGO Batman reviews about using tiles for decorating, other minifigures, maybe fan sort of posters and things, so that could be another sort of thing with this tile if you want to use it elsewhere. So, very nice figure, a really nice design on the hair too. Didn't really point it out so much, but really nice sculpting for how the hair just like flows to the back and puts itself in a bun. It's a really nice looking figure. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. It's Vacation Batman or something of that effect. I may again be wrong about any of these names, so try not to be mean about it too much in the comments down below. This is a really nice looking version of Batman. We've seen it on different teasers on social media before. I'm really happy it's actually a figure. For one thing, the inflatable duck piece is really nice, and it's not actually rubber. It's just like a hard plastic that fits around the waist of a minifigure's legs and just fits on before you put on the torso. And, that could open up the possibility of it appearing again. You just change the print on the front for the eyes, make them more neutral, so it's not representing Robin specifically there. And, you could probably see it in a couple other sets, either this year or next year. I really do like the Batman little insignias all over the vacation shirt. Very cool. It's kind of like your Hawaiian shirt for Batman, really. And that just seems like something Batman would wear. I also like how for the cowl, it's actually molded on for the goggles. And that allows a little bit more. So let me just take a few things out of here. And I'll just move them off to the side so you can get a better look at the torso and the face, which is actually Bruce Wayne's face. So you get a full Bruce Wayne face here for any of the Batman that's easy to, use for any other versions. Really nice. And makes sense because the goggles cover up where the eyes would be, so you don't have to worry about that, little line that you usually see across the other Batman. Really nice looking version of him. I would say this is probably like a good outfit you could put with any licensed figure that has a skin tone like this. Doesn't have to be specifically from Batman Universe or DC Comics entirely. So, really nice version of Batman, and splish splash. But Batman's got to be careful when he goes swimming, or he might run into one of his villains, Orca. I haven't really looked up much about this character, but from what I've seen in artwork of it, it does seem like a larger than minifigure size kind of thing. And I think that's where a lot of people get tripped up about this figure's appearance, along with the fact that it's a reused shark piece that's on the back. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a bit. For what it is, it seems to be okay. It definitely has a little bit of a larger look than a minifigure, considering the flippers, considering the headpiece. But, I could see it being maybe even a little bit bigger than that. I think it would still be okay. Maybe they thought between this and a big fig size, like the Hulk or Killer Croc, it might just be like too large and way out of proportion. So this might be a little bit better. There's really not much I could personally say, again, because I don't really know much about the figure in story context or too many images about it. They tried to pull it through, as I can tell, from the torso printing on the front and back a little bit of the legs on the sides you can see there. But probably one of the things I like best about this figure is the headpiece, which reminds me of some of the Atlantis sets from several years ago. So we can take this part off. You have this mouth and uvula in the back and the tongue. Then we could just take an actual shark costume guy and turn him into a human shark like that. Perfect. And you can probably do that with a whole bunch of other animal costume figures as well. I'm sure I'm probably not the first person to think of that or actually put that onto the internet. So there you go. Looks pretty nice in that version. And yes, when you put it next to Orca, you do get this feeling that, not quite a whale appearance. A little bit less of that, really. So just put them next to each other, because they do use the same pieces. But I think they at least made an attempt to, shape it a little bit on the torsos, just to give them a little bit more diversity. And even a little bit around the eyes, I get that. So at least tries to make something unique out of it. Let me know in the comments below which of these figures you liked best. If you like the version of Orca that they went with or not. If you liked any of these three figures better than other ones, or if you like the other ones better than these three. We'll see you next time with more LEGO videos. Be sure to subscribe so you can check more of these pack openings, and hit the bell so you can be notified of them properly. We'll see you next time.